Easy bubble skirts tutorial. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. On today's video, I'll take you on a step-by-step tutorial on how to make this beautiful bubble skirt you can see right here on your screen. So if this is what you're interested in learning, stay tuned as I take you through. So what you need is your fabric. For me, I'm using an Ankara fabric, and you also need a lining. So guys, I hope you can see. Now, the next thing I'll go ahead and do is to drop my Ankara fabric aside, and I'll open up our lining. So to know the amount of lining you'll be needing, what you have to do is your hip measurement, your round hip measurement, then you go ahead and add about 10 inches to it. So my round hip measurement was 37. So I went ahead to add about 10 inches, which made it 47. So what I cut out for the width of my lining is 47 inches. I hope you can see. On fold, you can see it's 23 and a half. That is, if you open it up, it's going to be 47. I hope you understand. Now, the next thing I'll go ahead and do is to measure the length of our lining. So the length of my lining here is 16 inches. So how to get the length of your lining? What you have to do is the full length of your bubble skirt. Like me, I want mine to be 18 inches. So I went ahead to minus 2 inches. I hope you understand. So if you are using 20 inches for the full length of your bubble skirt, the lining you are going to cut out is going to be 18. So for me that I want my bubble skirt length to be 18, I went ahead to cut out 16 and half. The remaining half is to join it to the main fabric. I hope you understand. Now, dropping that aside, I'm gonna head to bring my Ankara fabric, which is my main fabric I'm going to use to make our bubble skirt. And now you can see the length here is 20 inches. Now, for your Ankara here, you have to add an extra 2 inches. Remember, for your lining, you minus 2 inches. While for your main fabric, you have to add extra 2 inches. So I told you I want my full length to be 18 by the time I'm done. That is why I went out to cut the length for my Ankara fabric to be 20 and half inch. I hope you understand. The remaining half inch is to also join it to the lining. Now for the width, what you have to do is measure your round hip length and go ahead and times it by 3, or you can also just go ahead and just cut about 2.5 yards for the width of your fabric. So for me, I went ahead to cut about 2 yards and 5 inches. I hope you understand. Now, next thing I'll do is to run a gather stitch at the bottom part of our fabric. I hope you can see. So, but when I'm running it, I'll make sure I leave 1 inch on both sides of the ending part of our fabric. I hope you understand what I mean. So 1 inch at this part here and 1 inch at the other end. So I'll also do the same thing for the top. Run a gather stitch and leave about 1 inch at both ends of the fabric. I hope you really understand what I'm saying. So let's just continue and you're going to understand what I mean. Now guys, you might be asking why I cut out 20 inches, because I want my full length to be 18 inches by the time I'm done. So when we are done gathering it and when we fold it over like this is how it's going to be when we now attach our lining to it. I hope you are seeing. So that 2 inches is going to fold up like this. I hope you see guys. So that is why I told you, if you want your full length maybe to be 20, you go ahead and add extra 2 inches to your main fabric and go ahead and minus 2 inches from your lining. I hope you understand. So please guys, let's continue. Now I've gone ahead to run a gather stitch at the down part of our fabric, of our main fabric, and you can see how it looks like here. I told you leave about 1 inch here. This is what I meant. And also at the top here, I left about 1 inch at the ending part there. And also at this other end of our fabric here, I left about 1 inch at both the up and the down. I hope you understand now. Now the next thing we are going to go ahead and do is to gather only the down parts. I hope you understand. So I'll go ahead now and draw your gathers on the down part, only the down parts guys. So guys, I'm done drawing mine and this is what it looks like. So how you gather it, the width you're going to gather it to is the width of your lining. So my own lining, I told you my hip measurement plus 10 inches, that gave me 47 inches. I hope you understand. So right now I'll just go ahead to confirm whether it is correct. So I'll just measure around this part here to make sure it is 47 inches. So guys, if you have watched this tutorial to this point and you find it interesting, go ahead and hit on that subscribe button so that you'll be able to receive more amazing tutorials whenever I upload new videos. And do well to share this video to someone who you think will find it helpful, and don't forget to leave a comment below. So guys, over here you can see I've measured it around and it is 47 inches. I told you it's the width of your lining you're going to gather your main fabric to, only the down part first. Now I'll just go ahead to show you the measure the lining, so that I'm just doing this so that you'll see that we are on the same track. Hope you see 47 inches. Now guys, next thing I'll go ahead and do is to stitch this lining down to the down part of our main fabric, which is, for mine, is my Ankara fabric. I hope you can see. So see what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to be placing it over like this. So I need to make sure I place it in a way that it doesn't get folded, so that it doesn't look rough when we are sewing. So I'll be using my pin to pin it down so that it doesn't move when I'm sewing it on the sewing machine. I hope you can see. So I'm just pinning this down part first carefully, and I'm using my pins to do that. So using pins is very helpful to give you a neater finishing. I hope you can see. So I'm just doing that all around. So right now, what I'll go ahead and do here, I hope you can see, I'm just being very careful about it. And I'll go over and run a stitch that is a straight stitch all around from this down part to the other end. From this end here, I'll run a stitch with about ½ inch all the way to the other part. So make sure you're very careful so that it doesn't get twisted. So guys, I'm done stitching and you can see how neat it's looking like. Right now, you can see I'm gonna have to run a stitch all the way from that end to the other end. After doing that, the next thing I'll go over to do is come to this edge here, and I'm going to be making sure this part, make sure the top is equal. Then you will not notice that the main fabric is going to be a little bit bent here. Right, it's going to be giving that bubble shape. So at the end here, I'll go over and stitch it. I hope you can see what I mean. I hope you're seeing. I'll go over and run a straight stitch without there. I hope you can see it. Here, I hope you understand what I mean. I'm gonna to run a straight stitch from the top all the way to the down part. Hope you see. Now I'll go over right now to turn this over to the front. Hope you see. I'll turn this over to the front now. Hope you see. And you'll see that it's already giving us that bubble effect of our skirt. Hope you see. So this is it, guys. Now you can see our bubble skirt is almost getting ready. Now the next thing I'll go over to do right now is to pull out the gathers for the top, and I'll also go ahead and pull up the gathers for the top of our lining. Now I'll be pulling it out to my waist measurement plus 2 inches. I hope you understand that 2 inches is going to be for our zipper allowance. So 1 inch for the end of this side and 1 inch for the other end. So let me go over and do that. That is why I told you to leave that 1 inch at the beginning of our video. So guys, you can see I've gone ahead to gather both my main fabric, which is the Ankara, and then the lining to my waist measurements. Remember, for the lining, you are supposed to make only one gather stitch for the top, don't make for the down. Remember, we did not make for the down, it's only for the top, so don't forget that. Now guys, next thing I'll go ahead and do is to bring my zipper. So I'll be putting this zipper on our skirt. So right now, I'll going to first of all go ahead and stitch this lining and the fabric together. Then I've gone ahead to cut out a band for our skirts, and the width when I opened it up is 5 inches. That is unfold, it is 2.5 inches. So ½ inch is for stitching the band to the skirt. So our band is now going to be 2 inches. I really hope you're understanding what I'm saying. So guys, even if you don't really understand what I'm saying, please watch carefully. So I'm gonna ahead to bring a gum steel on this to make our band thicker. So you can do this for yours, and you can see it wasn't really complete at the end, so I went there to cut out another pieces to make sure it's complete on all parts of the band. So how to cut your band? What you have to do is your waist measurements also plus extra 2 inches. I hope you understand. So guys, now see this is the way we are going to be folding this here, like this. I'll fold it like this first, and when I fold it like this, I'll go ahead and stitch with about ½ inch there, and I'll also do the same thing for the other end of the band. I hope you can see. So having done that, the next I'll go ahead and do is to start placing it on the top of our bubble skirt, so we'll start attaching it right here. So guys, this is how we are going to place it. So I'm going to be placing it from this edge here, place it like this. Then I'm going to start using my pin to pin it down so that it doesn't move out when we start stitching. Remember, here, place it like this, and I'm going to start pinning it down. So I'll pin it down like this. Remember, like this. So I'll be using about half an inch to stitch from this side. Remember what I told you, use half an inch to stitch from this side, then the remaining half an inch on the other side of the band, we'll use it to cover it up. Just watch carefully. So I'll go over and run a straight stitch using half an inch. So guys, over here I'm done stitching it, and you can see how it's looking like. Remember, I told you to use half an inch. I'm done stitching, and this is how neat it looks at the front part of our bubble skirt. Now the remaining thing I'm going to do is to use this remaining part of the band here. I'll be using about half an inch to cover up the rough edges. So I went ahead to first and pull this out so that it can be pointed over there. And I'll be using half an inch here. Watch how I'm going to fold it like this with about half an inch. I'll use it to cover up the rough edge of that is the sewing part of our bubble skirt. I hope you understand what I mean. So this is it, guys. I'll go over and cover it all the way from that point here to the other end of our bubble skirt. So let's go over and do that, and let me show you what it looks like. So this is it, guys. I'm done covering it, and you can see how it's looking so neat and pretty. Now guys, you can see on both sides, you see that 1 inch I told you to leave. That is that part I told you not to gather at the beginning of this video. I'll be placing it, the two sides together like this, and I'll go over to my sewing machine and stitch using that 1 inch, about 1 inch there. I'll go over, stitch from the starting point here all the way where you want your zipper to stop. I hope you can see the way I placed mine, and I'm going to stitch all the way to that point. And that is it, guys. When you attach your zipper, your bubble skirt is ready. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Do well to like, comment, share this video to someone who you think will find it helpful, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications so that you'll be notified whenever I upload new tutorials. See you in my next video. Bye.